$94,000. And what was the official all-time high? This time tonight, I'm going to remember to share my entire screen. If you guys have requests, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want to join the trading group, link to join is in the on YouTube. If you want to join the trading group where I post Bitcoin updates and altcoin setups throughout the day, every single day, or if you just want to join the Telegram so you get notified whenever I go live, that is free to do. Link to join that's also on YouTube and TikTok. So the all-time high for Bitcoin was exactly $94,000. The previous all-time high was basically $93,500, $93,400, depending on what exchange you're on. So that means that Bitcoin made a new all-time high of about $500 to $600 today. On the 15-minute time frame, we are still holding $92,500. And before I get too far into this, I do want to let you guys know that the Crypto Fear Greed Index is still at 90 in extreme greed. That has not changed since yesterday, so I don't want to get too far into that. I do also want to talk about where we have liquidity on Bookmap. This is not what I want. I want Bitcoin. So right now, there's more liquidity on Bookmap to the upside at $94,200. I just talked about this. We have some down here at 91.8, but there's a lot more red than there's green, and that usually means the price will go back there. So it's likely that Bitcoin goes back to 94,000 and maybe even makes a slightly new all-time high up to 94.1, 94.2. We'll see what happens, but right now they're building more liquidity to the upside than to the downside. So I think it's more likely that Bitcoin sees another new all-time high later today. I will go to the higher time frames, but right now, Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame is a sharp falling wedge, but that is a falling wedge by the books, and this would be a higher high that will give you a measured move to the upside. So the falling wedge suggests Bitcoin gets a new all-time high today, maybe as high as $95,500 by $1,000, a new all-time high, or $1,500, and Bookmap suggests we go at least back to 94.2. So I will say this, not financial advice. If Bitcoin can hold the level of $91,600, I think it's more likely that we see an all-time high. So you could enter a long trade right now with a stop at 91,600 and a take profit of 95,500. I am in a long on Bitcoin right now. I just want to be clear about that. I'm in a long on Bitcoin right now. That's the only trade I'm in, except for this trade on a meme coin that I will get to in a second. I just posted a video about that coin on my YouTube channel. Oh, I forgot. I'm also on a long on OM, but that's not going very well right now. So let's break down Bitcoin and kind of see where Bitcoin can go next, and then we'll go from there. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you hit the likes. It helps support the channel. Appreciate it. So starting out with Bitcoin on the monthly time frame, we can see that on the monthly, you have more room to go to the upside. The stock RSI was curving down, and now you're starting to get a bounce back to the upside. The weekly time frame is extended, so that doesn't look good. I know there's a lot of colors on here, so let me just zoom in a little bit. On the 3-day time frame, you can see that you're overbought. You do need to get a pullback, but that doesn't mean it hasn't happened right now. 2-day, same thing. Daily, same thing. Daily is starting to get oversold. I mean, it's not getting oversold yet, but it's corrected while Bitcoin price is going sideways. That is a very bullish sign. I talked about this yesterday. The 12-hour time frame is getting the bounce on Bitcoin while the price is going sideways. That is a very bullish sign. That's another reason I'm bullish on the price of Bitcoin. So the price right now is consolidating, going sideways, maybe slightly up, while the RSI is going sideways. That's a very bullish sign. So 8-hour time frame still has a lot of legs to go to the upside. So I do see new all-time high coming sometime tonight or tomorrow. The 6-hour time frame looks good to me. The 4-hour time frame is getting overbought, so you have to be cautious on the 4-hour time frame. But I really like what I'm seeing on the macro time frames. The 1-hour time frame is getting oversold, making a significantly higher low for Bitcoin. So I really like that. And then, of course, we go back down to the 15-minute time frame where you're in that falling wedge. 33-minute hasn't broken out yet, but the 15-minute time frame has broken out. And I do see this going to the upside up to 95,582 for Bitcoin. That's a very simple trade, and that is one I would take if I wasn't already long on Bitcoin. Like, if you stay above 91,600, I don't see how you don't go back to new all-time highs or at least get some kind of move to the upside. That's just what I see in the charts. So that's what we got going on right now for Bitcoin. I'm going to post this to my group right now, and then we will get started. I don't know what turnout we'll get tonight because, again, we had some trouble with the link on YouTube, and it's not a normal day we stream, but here we go. So that's what I see. Bitcoin holds $91,600. I see a move coming to the upside for Bitcoin. The other trade I'm in right now, which does not look good to me, I entered this trade basically at the highs at $4.40, and I will say that by the books, this is a bear flag on the 15-minute time frame. My stop loss is 3.6, and this does not look very good to me for a continuation to the upside. Like, I mean, I'll keep my stop loss where it's at, because if we get a bounce or something, but right now, if you make a lower low than 3.64, I see it being over. So that's why my stop is a little bit below that at 3.6. The good thing is, and this is why I'm not closing the long just yet on OM, is that you have the half-hour time frame getting oversold, trying to get the bounce. You have the 1 hour time frame, which is trying to get the bounce. The 2 hour time frame is oversold. The 3 hour time frame is oversold, and the 4 hour time frame is oversold. 6 hours almost oversold. So if those time frames can crush the 15-minute, I could see another short squeeze coming to the upside. So we'll see what happens. So far, this has not been a very good trade. Oh my gosh! And then the meme coin that I just bought this morning is now up double from where I got in. I just posted this to my trading group, and I made a video about this like 15 minutes before I went live, not even. I posted this. I said, if you stay above the level of 6.2, I see a measure move coming to the upside all the way up to 73. It looks like we just hit that measure move. I got into this meme coin at 45 earlier today. It's a meme coin kind of going off the same narrative as Peanut Coin or Peanut Meme, if you guys know about the squirrel that died. It's kind of the same thing. Like the government went and killed an animal. This case, it was a deer in another country. It wasn't in the U.S. It was in another country. So I don't know if this would do as well. But so far, it's doing pretty well. Market cap is 7.2 million. And then we just hit the measure move for the second time today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But right now, I like what I'm seeing on this on this chart. So right now, it probably needs a small pullback short term, but we'll see what happens. This is a new meme coin. It's D-Stag. That is a meme. It's on Solana. Again, market cap is $7.23 million. A little bit of a pullback right now, but again, you're all-time highs right now. So we'll see what happens. That's the latest meme that I'm talking about and that I have on my radar. I do think it could do pretty well. If it even does 5% of what Peanut did, I'll be pretty happy. So I'm going to get the music going up a little bit louder. Let me know what you guys have for requests. Let me know, and I will be back in about 30 seconds. I have to go do something. All right. That was even 30 seconds, I don't think. So let's see what's going on. So if you guys have requests for meme coins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. But otherwise, that is what we got going on. So I'm in 3 trades right now on a Bitcoin long, on an OM long, which we could get out of this bear flag. Yeah, it looks like we could do it. And then this meme coin, which I made about $350 in. No, I made about $200 in. Well, I got into this at 45, so I guess the double up would be 90. So I made about 150 on it so far today. So we'll see what happens, but that's kind of what we got going on right now. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I appreciate if you hit the likes. It does help support the channel. I do see this flag on Bitcoin likely to go to the upside. Later tonight, we'll see what happens, but this is the falling wedge. So if you're just joining, a very quick recap on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is above the moving averages. You're touching the 21-day moving average. That's a very good sign. And you're above the 200. You're in a falling wedge. And on Bookmap, you have more liquidity to the upside than to the downside. I think it's more likely at Bitcoin, if we stay above $91,600, we can move up to $95,500, $95,600 tonight or tomorrow morning. That is my trade setup on Bitcoin. I'm already in the trade from $90,530, but I'm telling you, if you're trying to get into a new trade, this is another trade setup idea. Not financial advice, but I would take this trade if I wasn't already in a Bitcoin long. So we'll see what happens. I have 3 trades going. 2 of them are in the money. The OM trade right now is not doing great, but it could reverse here, and we'll see what happens. So if you don't have a request, then I guess I'll be back live Saturday at 11 p.m. Central Time. But I will stay here for another few moments to see if there's any other requests, but that's kind of what I see going on for Bitcoin right now. Let me go down to the 5-minute time frame to see if how that's looking right now. 5-minute time frame is getting overbought. I'm not loving that. Yeah, I'm not loving what the 5-minute's doing. But the 1-minute's making a higher low. What's the 2-minute doing? 2-minute, not yet. Yeah, I like the 15-minute. The smaller time frames still don't look great to me, but we'll see what happens. So I'm still going to stick with this as long as Bitcoin stays above $91,600. I see a move coming to the upside for Bitcoin, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. So that's just what I see. So yeah, and again, this is the meme coin that I gave. If you guys were in the trade group, you could have bought this below 50, and that's just what I see going on. So with that being said, guys, no one has any comments or anything, so I'm not going to stick around. I just wanted to do a quick update on the market. I'll be posting some more videos later today on what I see in the market, some more Dogecoin videos. I want to post a Jasmine video and probably a video on my trade in OM. And with that being said, I'll get out of here. I'll see you all on Saturday, 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, have a good rest of your work week. I'm going to end the live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, toodaloo. Adios.